it was in that moment I realized this child was lost. And then I started to panic, right? Because I'm like, how is there a little girl here who can't even speak? Hi everyone, my name is Lara. The plot twisting show you already know. Welcome again to my channel. So I came out today to Muni's Bay to interview people, and I just had an experience that ruffled me up a bit. While I was standing speaking to people, I had a moment where I had a break in between speaking to people, and I saw a little girl walk up to the table beside me. So the people who had set up the table are here for a birthday, and the lady was setting up balloons. So this little child came to ask for a balloon, and the lady was kind enough to give her one. And then we just discovered that after she got the balloon, she had nowhere to go. So it was in that moment I realized this child was lost. And then I started to panic, right? Because I'm like, how is there a little girl here who can't even speak? Because we're asking her, what is your name? Where is your mom? Where is your dad? And she couldn't answer. Thankfully, the lady who was setting up the table is French. She's francophone, and she immediately picked up that this baby was francophone. And then she started to speak to her, like asking Kele ton nom, what is your name? Où est ton papa? Où est ton mama? Where is your dad? Where is your mom? And this child said nothing, and I just started to freak out. And so I asked her if she would look after my camera, and I left my camera and I started to go around to different groups. I will not give a lot of details, but based on our physical appearance, I started to approach groups of people that looks like her to find out if anyone recognized her or knew who her dad is or her mom is. And we just didn't find anyone. And this went on for about 10 to 15 minutes. I walked around, and after a while, people were like, you know what, walk up to the lifeguard or call 911. And then I walked up to the lifeguard and I was like, if we make an announcement and we can't find them, then we'll have to call the police. And I started to panic a bit because I know what that would mean to the parents. In that instance, it would appear as child neglect. But I also know, like, mistakes happen, accidents happen. Sometimes, like, you're looking at your child and then you blink, and the next thing you can't find them. And because this is Muni's Bay, there's a lot of people picnicking, and she just wandered off. And then I spoke with some lifeguards and they walked back with me to where I found the child. And we started to ask around. And then next thing I saw some people beckoning to me saying, this is the friend of the father. And long story short, we found her dad, who ran towards me, obviously panicking and scared, seeing me with the lifeguards, really scared that you had gotten the police involved. And he was just incoherent because he was so scared and he had been just running around looking for her. And he showed a picture of them with the girl and his family, his wife, and I recognized that from multiple pictures. And the lifeguards, they made sure that the child was handed over to the right person. I don't know, I still, in that moment, I just, I'm like, you know what, I better sit down. I'm not even sure if I'm in the right frame of mind to interview more people because anything could have gone wrong. What if I was the wrong person who found that child? And I just walked away to my car and drove off. This child was with me for like about 10 to 15 minutes. It's scary. I'm glad I found her dad. We were able to confirm that through pictures on his phone, and he said her name. He called out to her. She went to him. It was obvious that he was someone familiar to her. But I just would like to encourage parents to be a bit more careful, guardians, when you go out with a child. Please be more careful. I'm not really blaming anyone. I know how mistakes can happen. I know you can blink. Your eyes are on a child and they're looking good, and you can blink, and next thing something crazy is happening. Parents, I know you guys do a lot. Well done, kudos, and just keep being more careful, especially when you're in public spaces with your child. And yeah, that's all I have to share. I guess this is my own plot twist story. For today, this is my own unexpected story. I came out wanting to feature people and their interesting stories, and yeah, this happened, and I'm glad it ended well. Thank you for listening. Please share this video with people. Encourage your friends, people who have oversight over kids, to be a bit more careful when you're whether you're in public spaces or you're at home. Just be a bit more careful, and yeah, keep being awesome, keep doing what you're doing, and I hope everyone is well. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe to my channel, The Plot Twisting Show. Follow me on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and please share with your loved ones. Thank you for listening, and see you later.